Feeling lucky? Today we're making some St. Patrick's Day props for our dolls. Let's go! What's St. Patrick's Day without a festive photo op? Today we're setting up the dolls for just that, with some awesome decorations for the perfect selfie. I've put together a list of some must-have pieces for a parade, a party, or whatever adventure the dolls are heading to. We'll be making a festive farm truck with a loads of luck sign for some festive photos, a couple of themed signposts with playful street names, and of course, a rainbow leading to a pot of gold. Before we jump in, let's go over the supplies. For the farm truck, I've got this wooden cutout from Dollar Tree. We'll need white, black, and green paint, maybe a hint of brown for the rails. Since we want it to stand up on its own, jumbo craft sticks will make the perfect braces. For the sign, we've got wooden dowels, small craft sticks, and some yellow paint to really make it pop against the truck. The signpost can use the same dowels as the truck sign, just cut longer, and the same craft sticks and paint colors. For the pot of gold, we'll start with a fluffy white felt cloud at the top, then a simple three-color rainbow, red, yellow, and blue. The pot, we're repurposing this Halloween cauldron. To fill it, we'll make a raised platform with cardboard, then glue on crumpled paper painted gold, and top it off with bits of trim for shiny coins. It's going to look amazing when it all comes together. I can't wait to get started. Let's go! For the truck, we're going to start with a light green for the body. And now we'll do a dark green for the fenders. Next, some black for the tires. And some brown for the rails. And some white for the hubcaps. Maybe a shamrock too. Not bad. Now let's move on to the signposts. For the post itself, I want it to be about 6 inches long for the loads of luck sign. So I've already marked it. And now we'll just cut it to length. Perfect. For the signpost itself, I have these smaller craft sticks. I want them to be about 3 inches long. So I'll just mark it and then cut it to length. And then snip off the rounded end on the other side. Perfect. For the two larger signposts, I want them to be about 9 inches. So I marked it Now we'll just cut it to length. Great. I'll just make another one of those. And now we can move on to the actual signs. First, we'll need to sand down the rough edges a little bit on our sign pieces. Great. And now we can paint them. We'll make some black, some light green, some dark green, and some yellow. I'm also going to paint the truck sign stick dark green. Now I'm going to add some writing to this black one with some gold puff paint. Perfect. Now I'll just add words to the rest with black and yellow paint. So now let's get these signs together. We've got our main post, and I'm going to use 2 skewers on each side just so that the signs don't twist and to make sure they stay facing forward. Alright, now with a little hot glue, we can attach our signs. We'll just put a dab roughly in the middle. And attach it to our sign. Nice and facing toward the front. And even if it isn't perfectly straight toward the front, it's not a mistake. It's rustic. There we are. Now we'll just do the same for the other. And now our Loads of Luck sign gets the same treatment. Roughly in the middle. And our setup doesn't really work because this dowel is a little thinner than the others. But that's okay. Since it's one sign, we can just angle it to face the front. Not a big deal. To give our street signs a nice sturdy base, I've got these round wooden circles. We'll put a big dollop of hot glue in the center. Add our street sign and add more hot glue around the base. Just need to hold it for a moment until it sets. For the Loads of Luck sign, we'll need our silicone pad. And I made a circle of hot glue. I'm going to add more hot glue to the bottom of the sign. Put it into the center of the circle. Give that a couple minutes to set, and then we have a nice base for our sign. Once all the signs are set, you can paint the bases black. Now we'll just set them aside to dry. To start our rainbow, we'll take some yellow felt and make an arc about an inch wide and about 6 inches long. There we go. It doesn't need to be perfect because we'll be covering up a lot of the edges anyway. Now we'll just do the same thing for blue and red. Now that we've got our three color rainbow, we just need a cloud large enough to cover this other end. So roughly 4 inches wide. So now we'll grab some white felt and we'll just mark 4 inches in each direction. And then just cut out kind of a blobby, cloudy shape. It doesn't have to be perfect. This is plan, make, play. Not plan, make, take to a museum. There we go. Now we just need to stick the rainbow and the cloud together. So we'll take our bottommost piece, yellow, and we'll overlap the blue just a little bit. You can definitely use hot glue for this. I prefer not to because hot glue can add bulk. And then repeat for the red. You can always try to wipe off the excess, but I find that makes even more of a mess, and I don't really mind a few little spots of glue. Now we're going to glue on our cloud. First we'll see how we want it. I'm actually going to cut off this part here because I changed my mind. There we go. Yeah, the flatter piece at the bottom. Just add more glue. Making sure to cover all of the ends. Now you can still see the other pieces through the cloud. You can always add another layer of white if you want to disguise it better, but I'm not concerned about it. I think it looks fine. So now we'll just set that aside to dry. And now for the cauldron. First, we're going to take some scrap cardboard and trace around the cauldron. Now we'll just cut out inside that line and shape it down till we get a piece that fits inside the lid. Now that we've got our cap piece, we're going to take some scrap paper and crumple it up until it fits on the top. In a little mound. Like that. Then we'll just glue it down with some hot glue. Just making sure the paper doesn't go past the edges of our cap. There we go. Now we'll just paint it yellow. There we go. Now we can take some of this trim and get us a few gold coins. We'll just cut off a section. And cut these coins apart. First I'll take this desk with a little poster putty on the back and attach our truck to it. It is a little front heavy, so hopefully that is heavy enough to hold it. With a little more poster putty on our rainbow, we can then attach that to the wall. And then knock everything over. Then all we have to do is add our signs. Loads of luck. Our first street sign. And our second street sign. And there we have our great St. Patrick's Day photo op for the dolls. These were so much fun to make! I did originally plan for the truck to have braces so that it could stand on its own, but it's so much shorter than the dolls that I thought attaching it to something a little taller would help, and I love how it came out. And now the dolls have some great props for whatever St. Patrick's Day event they end up at. Thanks so much for crafting along with us today. Let us know what you think in the comments, and don't forget to share your creations with us on Instagram at PlanMakePlay. I'll be adding this video to our St. Patrick's Day playlist, so check that out for even more festive fun. Keep planning, making, and playing along with us, and remember, imagination has no limits. See you next time!